Hey Rifters, welcome back. Today we're going to be checking out Anarchy Arcade. Now I ran across this game the other day and was just really excited for it. It's very cool. Currently it is just a demo. They are doing a Kickstarter on it, which I will leave a link below for that. After you check this game out, if you're at all interested in it, I urge you to go over and donate a few dollars or whatever you can to help them get funded. But anyway, this game is more of like a virtual world type game which will have multiplayer in the future. It says it has multiplayer now, but I couldn't get it to work. I'm not sure what the problem is there. I also asked somebody else to try it, and they couldn't seem to get it to work either. But currently, even just the single player is really freaking cool. You pretty much start out, there's a couple different houses that you have and different rooms that you can start out in. As you can see from the background here, you paste your videos, your games, and everything within the world for other people to check out and you to check out as well. You can watch YouTube videos, watch Hulu videos. You can launch games from inside of it, which is really cool. It doesn't launch the game inside the game, but it will minimize the game and launch your game. It also works with the Rift, which is very freaking cool. Just checking out on a monitor is cool, but experiencing it in the Rift is just epic. But anyway, guys, let's go ahead and check it out before I just keep rambling on. Alright, guys, so as you can see, this game is actually created in the Source engine, which is really cool. I think this is the first VR game that I've played that is in the Source engine, besides like Half-Life 2 and TF2 and such. But anyway, I've tried doing the servers. I haven't been able to see anybody else's servers. I also tried... I haven't been able to see anybody else's servers. And I also tried making my own. It keeps showing up as LAN, even though I didn't select LAN. This game also allows you to use a controller. I have not tried it yet. Just going to be using the keyboard and mouse for this one. Now, when you first start out, you only are allowed this first level, and as you place things, it unlocks more, and you unlock the other levels. I have not unlocked this one yet because I haven't done anything here. This is the level that I kind of preset already. I've set up a bunch of stuff for this video, so we're going to go ahead and load this. Now, as you can see, you do have a body in the VR version. In the monitor version, you don't. So it's really cool that they actually added a body. That always helps. It is a little bit low. It's kind of hard to see. But anyway, when you start out, these houses are actually completely empty. There's nothing in them whatsoever. All this stuff I've added on the walls, I've added myself. These are pictures here that I've added. There's my avatar, and so on. When you first start the game, there is really nice tutorials, so I'm not going to be going over how to do everything. I will just do one real quick here. I'm going to go to PC and select Euro Truck. Hit OK, and then it pops up the different, they call them cabinets, the different things you can spawn, which of course this is Euro Truck, so we're going to do this one. Now, as you can see, it just spawns it down. That's middle mouse button to do all this. Very easy. Middle mouse button again, you can move, delete, change it, whatever you like. But anyway, on to what I've set up here. This here is actually, you can click on it, and it's actually going to load up my YouTube page. Now, due to the low resolution of the Rift, it is kind of hard to read stuff. If I get close like this, I can read it just fine, which is really cool. I mean, having this big old screen to look around is very cool, checking out my own YouTube page. If you hold right click, you can actually move the mouse around within the page, or you can use your use key to actually just mount it up to your face where that's all you see, and then search the web page. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and close out of that. I've also set up my Facebook on here, so I can load up my Facebook page. Hold right click and kind of check all that stuff out. I can also click on it, check out everything here. Very, very cool. I've done the same with Twitter here. It's just my logo. And this little computer that I set up is actually just a web browser. So if I want to go on here and I can search whatever I want to Google, you know, I can check my email. Very freaking cool. Everything's really easy to use. Now there is actually a browser that's built in so that you can search stuff and set everything else up as needed. You don't have to alt tab, which is also very cool. That is B key. Now, like I said, I have already set this house up, not all the way, but I have set it up enough just to show you guys everything. The first room here is kind of my game room. It's a little bit small now. I do have another room I want to add more games to. I just kind of threw in some games here. You've got Left 4 Dead. I set it up with the gun arcade system, which looks really freaking cool. And the Rift, everything looks really cool. The 3D on here actually looks like I'm standing up to an arcade. If you go and click on it, you click on it once, it'll load a trailer video. You can add whatever trailer you want, whatever video you want to this. If you have a custom Left 4 Dead video or you don't want to use the Steam ones, you can add any of that, which is very freaking cool. I'm going to go ahead and click off. All the little things up here, it does it itself. You can also change those too. You can change the little icons and everything. This is all very cool. We've got Skyrim over here with some different, with the Steam box on an old school TV. Got some Portal 2, different marquee here. Lunar Flight. Very cool. You can just load that up. Currently, you can, like I said, you can load a game, but it will alt-tab it and just load the game as normal, which is still pretty cool because you are in this virtual world, which you don't have to take the Rift off. It's kind of like a couple other programs that kind of do this, but this is actually a virtual world. Anyway, as you can see, I got a bunch of different stuff. I do only have one Rift game currently in my game room, which is Sledge Rift, because I really like Sledge Rift. It just loads the trailer right now. You can load it from here as well. I do plan on doing all of my different favorite Rift games into this room here. I just kind of threw a casino table in just for the sake of kind of putting something in here. The look around, I mean, you can move your head like normal. There is a keyhole look so that you can move the mouse a little bit and it doesn't move your head, and then when you move to the edges, it kind of moves left and right. I like keyholes somewhat, but I really prefer just to be able to move left and right without having that small keyhole. Now this room is kind of my channel room, I guess you would say. I've got a couple of my videos on here, which you can load right up and skip to any parts you want, watch the thing. Unfortunately, ad blocker does not work on this, so you do have to check out ads. You can close them. I set up my Facebook and Twitter again, and my YouTube channel. I do plan on adding more. I just kind of, like I said, I just kind of did this really quickly just to set it up for this video. This room I set up for music. This is going to be solely a music room. Everything on here is YouTube music videos, different music videos, stuff like that. Just like everything else, all you gotta do is go over there and click on them. It'll load the video up, start playing the music, which is very cool because you can wander around your house jamming music. So I'll leave that on for now. Just got some random pictures in here just to kind of clutter up the walls a little bit so it ain't so plain. When you go downstairs, this is actually going to be my movie viewing area. I've got a bunch of different movie posters, random movie posters I got off Google, pasted on the walls. Now all these different things on here actually play different videos. These two here are actually Hulu videos, which once you click on them, it'll actually load Hulu up. And unfortunately, Hulu sucks now. There's lots of ads and stuff unless you have Hulu Plus, which I don't. see if I can get this to load. Of course, it's going to be an ad. Anyway, I'm not going to sit there and watch an ad. If you haven't checked out Fallout Nuka Break, I definitely recommend it. If you like the Fallout series, it's very freaking cool. But you can sit here and watch this, you know, sit back, chill in your Rift, and just watch movies. If you want it to be full screen, just like with the other things, you can just hit use, and it kind of attaches it to your face. But I actually prefer to do this right here, so you can actually just chill back and watch movies. Some Avatar in 15 minutes. I couldn't find the full version of Avatar. For some reason, when you paste videos from your computer, like I have Avatar right here, it'll just show the trailer. Let's see if I pull it up here. If I go to the play button right here, it's going to pop it up into another window, kind of like it does with games, which I know this is just a demo. I really wish it would just play the video on here like it does YouTube videos, so I could watch some of my own videos in here, which would be freaking epic. But, I mean, there, like I said, you do have Hulu, YouTube, and other video sites. There's tons of ways to watch movies streaming, so you can do whatever you need to. Got some Cymatic Brooms here. Which, if you don't know who this is, I definitely recommend going over to his channel and checking him out. There's lots of VR content. He does do live streams of Rift games. Does interviews and all kinds of stuff. Anyway, I think that is pretty much the entire house. All of these things, these are actually all songs. You can click on them, they'll play a song. Du hast. But anyway, I don't want to waste a bunch of time playing music. Every one of these things are songs. The tables and everything I added myself, the chairs. Now, you don't start out with all the stuff that you see in here. Well, you can't see it in here on... You might be able to see it in the top part of the screen. I don't know why I just pointed that way. You might be able to see it in the top part of the screen. On the monitor version, you can see how much money you have or how much stuff you've unlocked. When you hit the C button, it brings up your cabinets, which shows you the things that are currently locked. These are things I haven't unlocked yet. And you can go further and look at the things that you have unlocked. You have to do certain things to unlock each thing. Most of them will just unlock as you play. Just like the levels, the more things you spawn, the more points you get, the more levels you unlock, and so on and so forth. You can load pretty much everything. PC games, movies, TVs, web pages, YouTube. You can even load emulators for like Super Nintendo and stuff on here, which I thought was really cool. Hopefully, once the Kickstarter kicks off and they get the final version of this out, hopefully you'll be able to actually play the games within this. To be able to just come into your game room and just, like, I got Mario All-Stars right here. To be able to just pull out your controller and actually play All-Stars would just be freaking epic. It'd be really immersive. It'd really bring back that old school feeling of being able to play a Super Nintendo, which I actually still have, but it still would be really cool in the Rift. Like I said, multiplayer is not working for me. I'm not sure if I'm just got it blocked with my firewall or whatever. I haven't really checked it out that much, so maybe it works. If any of you guys do download this and you do get multiplayer to work, go ahead and leave a comment below for me. I'll even join your game, check out your house, and if I can get it to work, you know, any of y'all could join my house and we could just chill out in VR, which I think would be really cool. This is something that I've really been waiting for a long time with the Rift. I thought it would be one of the very first things made for the Rift. It kind of surprises me that there's not more virtual worlds for the Rift. It seems to me like virtual chat rooms and stuff like that would have been one of the first things to be made. I mean, being able to interact with people, there is like Rift Max, where you actually use the hydras. You can use your hands and watch movies together, which is really cool. I just can't believe that there's not more of that stuff. Currently, it's kind of hard to see this stuff here due to the low resolution of the Rift, and it's kind of far to the left. I know what they are since I played so many Source games, and I mean, I can read them, but it's a little bit blurry. The options are the same Source options. You can change your keys to whatever you like. As you can see, I use EDSF to move around. I'm kind of weird that way, but anyway, if you want, one little tip I had to ask the developer about, when you're going to want to change this to very high, or at least high, because if you don't, your pictures will be in low resolution until you click on them and it loads them. When I first had it, it wasn't defaulted to very high, and the pictures are really low resolution, so everything looked kind of crappy. And now that I got it on very high, everything looks a lot freaking better. But anyway, guys, like I said, they are doing a Kickstarter. If you are interested in this at all, I urge you to go check out their Kickstarter. If you have any money or want to donate, go ahead and drop some money to them. I really want to see this get funded. Hopefully you guys do too. If you have any comments, questions, or requests, please leave them below. If you like this video and would like to see more videos, please like and subscribe. And thanks for watching, guys.